Have you gotten stuck pursuing a new opportunity or interest? Have you been unsure whether a new activity will have the outcome you want? I'm Tamika Hughes, owner and founder of Vision Set Launch, and today, I'd like to help you unblock your pathway to success by sharing a powerful tool that can help you explore and test new activities or other opportunities that might have a positive impact on your life. One of my clients had a lot of different interests and some ideas about new activities to pursue. But they weren't sure how feasible these activities would be, or if they would even have the impact they hoped for. One thing I knew could help was the decision tree that you've heard me talk about in other videos or that you might have read about at my website. But I could see that there was a bigger issue to address. My client needed support identifying possible obstacles and ways to address those blockers to help them be successful. Here's where I was able to use a powerful tool for helping create lasting change. I worked with my client to explore 3 layers of change that would influence their ability to do the activities they wanted to pursue and realize the benefits of those activities, if even feasible. We looked at structural considerations, so the rules, priorities, boundaries, and practices that guide life behaviors and decisions. Kind of like the guardrails for the path we walk in life. We looked at relational factors, the people in my client's life, and the influence they have on decisions and activities. And at the mental layer, we considered the mindset, beliefs, and motivations that would influence my client's ability to do and sustain these activities. Kind of like the internal GPS that keeps us going or helps us reroute. This process helped us identify influencing factors and potential blockers that could get in my client's way and impact the value and benefit of their aspirational activities. We then brainstormed solutions for addressing those blockers, unblocking my client's path to success. My client now has a visual map of how certain factors influence achievement of their goals, in addition to a set of guiding questions and a decision tree. With these tools, my client is able to explore and test which activities are feasible and sustainable, and whether they have the positive impact my client is striving to achieve. What's impacting your ability to pursue new interests or passions? Have you thought about the impact of your life priorities and practices on whether you can accomplish something? Maybe there's a class you'd like to take, but your work schedule is unpredictable. Perhaps transportation or other access options make an affordable class a little less affordable. Or perhaps your other activities limit the time you can commit. And what about the role of people and other supports in your life? For example, are there individuals encouraging you to be successful or helping you get the access or support you need? And what about your inner voice and motivation system? Have you considered what typically motivates you? Whether it's a reward of some kind or some positive self-talk. Once you understand these dependencies and impacts, start identifying ways to influence or change those factors. Imagine being able to adjust your work schedule or move more flexible commitments around to make room for that class you've wanted to take. Identifying public transportation or virtual options that make accessing the class more affordable. Adding a snack to your grocery list to enjoy when you finish a class. And sending yourself a voice note to remind yourself why you're taking the class. These are some ways you can determine whether a new possibility is the right fit and how you can create the conditions for lasting change as you pursue new opportunities. Need help identifying what could block your pathway to success? And support exploring and testing ways to get unblocked? Request your 15-minute consultation at visionsetlaunch.com today.